Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever. Listen to me, alright? Everybody on YouTube, everybody who clicks on this video, listen to me. All of y'all are, all of y'all are making mistakes on Dante. All of y'all are making mistakes on Dante. The biggest problem is you guys are watching YouTube videos. Stop watching YouTube videos. Click off this video. But learn the game, figure out how to play it, and then start making builds. People are making builds that are absolutely horrific with Dante. These builds are just so terrible, so uneducated. So let's not do that anymore. Let me show you some mistakes that a lot of people are making with Dante. All right. Imagine there was an edit there, a little transition. So first thing I'm seeing is this little nightmare frame dude. Yeah, I'm calling out name drop Kendrick. He's putting Tempest Barrage as his number one, his first one, and then putting an augment for viral, wasting a mod slot, and trashing basically his first ability. Because why would you ever need that? Why would you ever need that? Because you're not building him for duration. If you want viral on this character, use the weird sights that you get from Dagath, because those are auto aim. Like, those will automatically aim at enemies, automatically shoot at them, automatically prime with viral, and you won't have to do anything but just walk around and click it. And then you're not wasting as much as Tempest Barrage is. I'm also seeing a lot of people talk about putting corrosive shards on him and then using Tempest Barrage like if they're one-upping Nightmare Frame's like idea. And let me inform you, this character is a slash character. You see that little picture right there? That's slash. Slash ignores armor. So I know it feels like I'm the same way. I know it feels like you should always have some ability or something on your character that armor strips, but Dante does not need it. He is innately slash. He does slash damage to his enemies, and he destroys them. He is the best character in Warframe. I'm also seeing people build duration. You don't need duration for anything in his kit, pretty much. I mean, the only thing that you would need duration for is his book if you're using it, but even then, like, it doesn't really use that much energy. And I guess the only other thing I could think of is, like, his birds. But those last 22 seconds with this build, and 22 seconds is plenty, especially for the amount of energy you have. And I don't need any efficiency with the amount of energy he has in total, and the amount of energy like it requires. Like, you just don't need a lot of energy for this character. This is my build I'm running with. I'm also seeing some people use corrosive projection, which again, that's just, why would you need to lower their armor if slash ignores armor? So that's another thing that I'm seeing. Just don't do anything with armor on this character. Slash, anything with slash, don't do anything with armor. I subsumed his first ability to be roar just for higher damage on the slash procs, because roar is basically a multiplicative. I mean, you've heard this from everybody. It's a multiplicative buff to everything in the game, including slash procs. So that's basically why I'm using it, so that I can increase my slash proc damage. And with his dark verse, his final tragedy verse, it basically just does all of those high damage slash procs at once. So it just essentially 1.5 to my damage almost. I'm running adaptation, which I'm not seeing a lot of people do. I think they're thinking that Overguard is just strong enough to keep you alive in the higher levels. But in the high levels, they're going to tear right through that. So I'm running adaptation just for that extra little bit. I replaced Augur Secrets with adaptation. I did have Augur Secrets before, but instead I just opted in for 3 ability strength shards. And I do recommend casting speed on him, because it just makes it so much easier. It makes it so much more viable in-game when you're actually said and done doing it. I'm running Equilibrium, obviously, because we're not getting Nourish. I'm running Energize just for that little bit extra since he's so spammy. But his his abilities don't cost like anything. I mean, I guess it's like a little glitched right now, and but like this would be 75, this would be 37, this would be 37. Like it really like isn't a lot of energy that he's using. Um, and I'm running precision intensified just so I can get that a little bit of a higher uh, damage multiplier. I'm starting to think that it like caps out. Nah. But yeah, I'm just running that for the high multiplier, high overguard, high like. I mean this final verse is just, yeah, all of it is just amazing except for the Noctua one. I'm not really running Noctua because I like my Incarnons better. I feel like they do better, and he already does enough damage. I would use Voam Invocation on my Noctua. I do use it, but I don't use it obviously. I would use this for the higher ability strength, and I know that build is terrible. I didn't really want to invest much into it, but I don't know. I've yet to come up against a foe that has been too hard to defeat. So I figure there's not really a reason to use it, and I mean I'm just getting plenty of ability strength. I just, and with Molt Augmented, I'm just getting plenty. So I mean that's basically it. I mean, he's very easy to build. It's just strength and then range that doesn't hurt your strength, which is just not overextended, and you'll see the damage. 900k. I mean it's just, and I guess we can build this up really quick and show you just how 3 million. I mean it takes zero effort, and it's very fun. But a lot of people are just making it so much more, like thinking that they're like put in one above the rest, like figured it out, but it really is like extremely simple. And again, the slash procs are so heavy, like they tear through the armor. They don't. The armor is unaffected. Like it doesn't do anything. So you just 4 million. It's just, why would you ever need to do any of those random things? You just have no reason to, and I'm just like overshowing just so that I can show like high numbers. But if you're doing this practically, you're just doing 2. You're going around. You're spamming a few hits, and they're dying. I mean, it's not like you need so much. You don't need that much. You can, it's just like invest. I feel, and I'm not even using any primed mods. I'm using Archon Flow, but that's easily acquirable today. I'm not using anything that's hard to get really, except for Energize, and even then, like, you don't need this, and you don't have any issue with this character getting energy. Equilibrium is incredible, and all you gotta do is run Synth Deconstruct on your Dirga, because Dirga hits multiple enemies, and Synth Deconstruct for every enemy you kill has a 25% chance of dropping like a health orb. So, and every health orb you get 110 energy. So there's really no, I never have an issue with energy. I do use my weapon plenty, since I don't use Noctua. I use Torrid plenty. I use Dual Toxicus plenty. I mean, any weapon I decide to use, I get plenty of use out of it. It's not like I'm just spamming abilities and I'm never touching my weapon. I use my weapon plenty, and it helps me. It clears out rooms with me. It's an amazing Warframe. He's so versatile. You can use him in so many ways. But don't use him as an armor stripping powerhouse. If you're looking, I mean, if you want to see some goofy numbers, well, even then, I think it hurts it. Like, I'm pretty sure pretty sure Slash does better against armored enemies. So it does kind of hurt him in terms of like even the damage numbers you're seeing. I just can't recommend doing it, even like for fun. I feel like you're just doing a lot of setup for no reason when you could be blowing everything up. And his overguard is amazing, but definitely use adaptation. Stay alive. So I think that's gonna be all. Thank you for tuning in. See you later.